Come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on last year's national champions, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Tight end for a short pass. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch. It's Manning. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Put Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they've got him.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Caught! He's wide open. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Lee. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Cyclones are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Good throw, caught over the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Cyclones looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Iowa State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Back to throw. It's Barnett. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He gets loose. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
As a quarterback who scrambled, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself from those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. To keeper trying to get to the marker. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Barnett. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Barnett. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Manning. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Missouri, 10, Iowa State.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept. Penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Handoff heading left. He's got room to run. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Terry. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7.
Missouri, 17. Iowa State, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Terry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Big throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's a lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back's got it again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. One man at the backfield, he did get the football.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Quarterback still with the football. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Mistake. He could go inside the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Terry. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
On the ground, it's Jones. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
To the air, it's Barnett. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Over the middle. It's Lee. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Play action fake, looking to throw. This time, a completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
And it's good, right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Catch made by the tight end. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top in OT.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT.
Missouri, 31, Iowa State, 20.
Some pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
But the last team standing at the top of the mountain are national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Missouri Tigers.